What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the notify button, where we're always dropping new Toyota Tacoma content. All right, guys, we got a 2024 TRD Sport in a 5-foot bed. Really beautiful truck. I definitely like these sports, and I definitely like them a lot in black. So let's just jump into it, guys. 5-foot bed, and it is going to have bed lights. So that's nice. We got the bed lights right there, bed lights here, and it's going to be blacked out. Let me make it a little smaller. It's going to be blacked out, and you're going to have the 18-inch wheels, the TRD Sport wheels, which are going to be 265, 65, 18. Now let's just jump into a price for you guys. So it's going to be $45,000, so 45,600, so almost 46,000, guys. And you're going to get the heated front seats that ran you $585, and then you're going to get the 14-inch display, which is $845. So, and this is a 4x4, okay, and it's going to be made in Mexico, and the color is black. So you're looking at around $46,000, guys, for a 5-foot bed. This is the Sport, and we are at Capital Toyota, you guys. So if you guys are in the market, make sure you guys let them know that little Kenny sent you. But yeah, that's not why you guys are here. So yeah, I mean, for this price point, it's just insane that you don't get a power seat. You guys know that's like my biggest one complaint about these trucks. But no, I mean, it's almost $46,000 and we don't even have a power seat on the passenger or the driver's seat. And it's just mind-boggling, if I can just use that word. We also don't have a rear sliding window. But we're going to get bed lights. Bed lights are nice. So you do get these bed lights back here. You're not going to get any power outlet, so that's kind of crazy too. And then you get these lights up front. And this one's locked, or we'll take you guys inside and show you around on the inside. And let's just see if they have any colors. So this one looks like it's kind of like the silver or kind of like bronze type colored dash interior pieces. And you're going to have the big air dam down there that you could take off. So no camera on this one at all. And it's not even going to have the integrated turn signals up here. But you are going to have the blind spot indicator right there. And it's going to have Toyota safety sense. And I'll let you guys go ahead and see some of these options. I told you earlier, but you can slow them down and see them yourself. You see that price. And here's all the options that come standard. And here's all the other options that they got added on the cord or wherever. But yeah, guys, these trucks are showing up here. They've got about 8 on the lot. So, you know, the MSRP is a little bit too high. Not a little bit, but a lot high. It's way too high is what I'm trying to say. So I would encourage you guys to try to get a few $1,000s off of these trucks. If you're really interested in buying one, I would start with like $5,000 off. Go in there and let them know, you know, you're serious about buying one. Make sure it's the one that you want. So this is black, so make sure, you know, that's the color you want, and it has all the options. But I would start with like $5,000 off, you know, and see what they say. And then, you know, call around and try to, you know, see who's going to give you the best deal. And then, you know, try to get the dealership that's closest to you to price match, so you don't have to go all over the state. But yeah, they're here, guys, and they're showing up, and we're only going to see more and more of these. So I think what's going on is people are snatching up the ones with all the options, like I just told you. So like fully loaded ones are going fast, you know, people, because they want everything. They want all the options, because I think that's kind of how it is. I mean, it just depends on the kind of person you are. But if you get a new truck, you know, you don't want to get a truck and be like, oh, I wish I had this option or that option, you know, down the road after you get it. You know, some of the options, some stuff you can add onto your truck, you can add those options, but some options you're just not going to get. So like if you want the big screen, I don't think there's like an option that you can switch it. You can swap in a big screen. Maybe there is, who knows? There probably is, you know, it probably wouldn't be much because they do have the different size screens. So maybe you could do that down the road, but let's just say that you can't, because you probably can't. But yeah, so you might as well just get all the options that you want and be done with it, because I know I'm telling you guys off experience. And like I said, you guys might not care as much as I did, but my first Tacoma, it was almost fully loaded. It wasn't quite fully loaded, so I had the leather and sunroof, which are some of the options that I really wanted, and I had the color that I wanted, but I did not have the 360 camera, which I always really wanted. Now I wanted the TRD lift kit, which I could add that. But, you know, I could have added a aftermarket camera, which was definitely an option. So there's always an option too. Some of these options, maybe like if you got the sunroof, but you don't have the heated seats, you can add heated seats, or you can add leather seats. So some things like that, you know, you can probably just do without. But if you want the fully loaded one, so like for instance, like the power tailgate, maybe you want the power tailgate and maybe you want the sliding rear window. So something like that, you're gonna have to get a fully loaded truck basically. So we've only seen, like, I think I've seen like maybe two or three, and really only done one video, I think, of one fully loaded one. But like I said, they go fast because they have everything on it. So, and I think it's nicer. Yeah, you got the new truck. You want to have all the options. So, yeah, guys, they're here, and people are kind of holding back a little bit, you know, because of this price, you know, $46,000. And also, you know, we just got done with the 2023 Toyota Tacoma. So shout out to everybody who's been watching this channel, you know, who has the 3rd gen, because I've kind of been thinking about it. Like, you know, everybody's thinking right now, before they just go jump on these, maybe you want to grab a 3rd gen, like which truck is better, pretty much, you know. And people just bought 2023s, you know, so people are still, you know, buying new 23s. You know, there's probably a couple still floating around out there, you know, and people are definitely still buying used 3rd gen Tacomas. So it's going to be up to you to decide, you know. I think the 3rd gen is great, but as far as technology and the way everything looks, this is a new design. So I don't know, but with all that being said, I am going to have some more 3rd gen content coming here soon. Just talk about some stuff on my truck, because yeah, people are interested in these trucks. They're coming to check them out. They're test driving them, and they're just trying to get a feel for them, just like me and you, you know. I'm trying to get a feel for these too. So I think, you know, the best way for a person to really get a feel is obviously to buy one and drive one. I think it's what I've been saying. So I would like to have a lot more time. I wish Toyota, if you're listening, you guys can send me out a truck and I'll keep it for a couple weeks and just test drive it. You know, I'll give my honest opinion on it. So y'all go ahead and send me out a truck. But yeah, I think, you know, I would love to get behind the wheel of one of these a little bit longer and drive them. I think they look good. And everybody just wants to know, will they just be as reliable as the 3rd gen? So tons of these trucks are showing up. Do not pay over MSRP. Don't pay over MSRP, whatever you do. But you definitely want to have them give you a couple $1,000s off. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. A couple $1,000s off for this truck is nothing to these guys, especially when you're going to refer them, you know, refer them to your friends and all that stuff. Yeah, try to get a couple $1,000s off these trucks at least. You know, you can always say, hey, I know a dealership that's doing a couple $1,000s off. It's either they want your business or they don't. But that's going to do it, guys. Have a good day and God bless. Thanks for checking out the channel. Peace.